It's really a great pleasure for all of us to welcome Secretary of State for International Development of the UK, Andrew Mitchell, to be with us today, to visit us. It shows the commitment and the dedication of the UK government for the development and the progress of Somalia. We really admire the leading role that the UK government is taking in ensuring that Somalia is taken to the next level and to bring back Somalia to the community of nations. I would thank that to the Prime Minister and the government of the UK for taking this leading role, not only for the humanitarian delivery, but also in the political front too. So welcome to Mogadishu, a more peaceful Mogadishu. We discussed a lot of issues involving the famine, which is the worst for the last 60 years. It affected up to now 3.5 million people, and the extent of the famine is getting bigger and bigger by the day. And we welcome the support that the UK has so far given to us on this issue also. We also discussed about the political issues involving the transitional tasks that we take Somalia from a transitional government to permanent government, and we discussed a lot of issues involving the constitution, the political outreach, and the delivery of social services to the Somali people. A polity that cannot deliver is not a polity. So we discussed that issue too. We also discussed the issue of transparency and accountability and fighting corruption, not in Somalia, but also mutual accountability between Somalia and the international community. We will be accountable to the international community, but also we want the international community to be accountable to us too. So we discussed also that issue and many more. And Andrew, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister.
Can we ask a question?
Yeah, please do. Ask a question, BBC.
Prime Minister, we don't get a chance to speak to the Somali Prime Minister every day. May I ask you, what is your plan to try and stabilise? Prime Minister, what's your plan to try and stabilise Somalia to prevent a repeat of the famine that we're seeing?
I take this opportunity to talk about the famine. The root cause of the famine is two. One is environmental degradation that has taken place for the last 20 years. The fastest desertification of the world is taking place in Somalia today. So we destroy the environment. Is the lawlessness and the, for example, Al-Shabaab denied to reach people made the effects of the famine worse. So we have to fight, we have to protect the environment, and we have to secure the land so that delivery between the services can reach to those affected by the drought.
What have you said to the government forces who've been accused of taking aid away from people who are supposed to be receiving food and selling it on the market?
I want to tell to the international community that we have a zero tolerance for any kind of government militia or any other person, any other Somali involved in looting or the food aid. There's one incident that was taking place in the Barakan. We investigated that. It's an investigation. So mistakes happen. We learn from it, and then we created a special force and a special court actually that is designed for the protection of food aid to Somalia.
And the presence of a British Minister, the first in nearly 20 years here in Mogadishu, how symbolic is this for your country?
It's not only symbolic, it's really a great honor for all of us that he took his time to come to us, not only to the airport, but also to Villa Somalia, and to see the city. And this is due also to the fact that the Mogadishu city is becoming safer and safer. It was not like this when I came here 8-9 months ago. So thanks also to the Somali Army Forces and also to our Amazon brothers from the African Union Forces. It's a testament to the good work that we have done in the security sector that we welcome Andrew to Villa Somalia today.
Great. Secretary, do you want to make a small comment to the Somali press before we leave?
I'll come to that. Yes, good afternoon. Well, I've had an excellent meeting with the Prime Minister. I'm delighted to be here at Villa Somalia. We discussed first and foremost the awful effects of the famine. We're now seeing cholera across parts of Somalia. The international community is enormously concerned about the danger which exists, the real danger to up to 400,000 children who may now starve to death. And Britain has been in the lead of the international community in trying to stop that from happening, but we call today on other countries too to put their shoulders to the wheel and ensure that this dreadful famine, with the awful effects which we are seeing, does not claim up to 400,000 children as a result. I've also had the opportunity of talking to the Prime Minister about the opportunity which exists following his new government. I've met about 8 of his ministers, many of whom have come back from overseas. I was very pleased to hear about his commitment to the TFG losing the T and having credible elections within a year, and also to a commitment to, from the ground up, accountability on those elections, giving real expression to people in Somalia of the sort of government they wish to see. We also had a most interesting discussion about the importance of taking the opportunity of the withdrawal of Al-Shabaab from Mogadishu to demonstrate what the TFG can deliver, and also the importance of transparency and accountability and bearing down on corruption. I emphasised to the Prime Minister that the international community, in order to engage much more, needs to see tangible evidence from this government that they are really committed to tackling corruption and delivering basic stabilisation for the people of Mogadishu who have suffered so much. But the first reason I'm here is to try and ensure that we really take action to stop up to 400,000 people, 400,000 children from dying as a result of the drought. That needs to be the commitment of the international community, and it is absolutely the commitment of the British people who have donated funds to try and ensure that these awful effects do not take place. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, everybody. One handshake. Great. Thank you very much.